We'll go straight to questions.
Brandon, how you adjusting to the tempo, man? Everybody wants to know.
Pretty good. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it seemed, but everybody's adjusting pretty good to the tempo. Going pretty well.
Yeah. Is it you know, when people think about this offense, they don't realize it's still a physical offense, right?
Yeah.
Is it even more physical than last year's, you think? With the run game?
I don't think so. I think it helps a lot with just not having to think, just line up, play ball, able to come off the route as hard as you can, And I think for me, it alleviates a lot just to thinking about what I'm supposed to do, what's supposed to happen.
What kind of leadership role are you taking this year? I mean, you and Coker are the two veterans on that offensive line. What kind of leadership role you have?
I'm definitely trying to step up. I'm not really a guy that likes to speak up, pretty reserved, but this year I feel like I have to fill in that leader role, speak up and be a real leader off the field, on the field, and be there for my team.
How is this group different than last year's group?
I think we're going to find that out a little bit like in the fall. Right now we're still trying to gel. It's the first time I've been with a lot of these guys for the first time on the field. So right now chemistry is great. Everybody's getting along well. So as the season gets on, as fall, spring, all that stuff gets on, I feel like we're going to be gelling together pretty good.
What's kind of been the mentality for you guys? I mean, last year a lot of unexpected happened, and this year you're going to have more of a target on your back. So what's kind of been the mentality with you guys as a team, just talking about those expectations?
I think just getting to the same place we were last year, I feel like a lot of the guys from last year's team didn't think we could get to national championship to where we were. And this year just having that in our minds from the get-go and just having that in our minds as we go through all these camps and preparing for the season.
Brandon, how's John doing at center? Obviously there's more responsibility there for him. How's he handling all that?
He's doing pretty good, adjusting, practice is getting better with snaps, communicating. So the line deal, everybody has to communicate well and help him out. I think we're doing that pretty well.
You got Garrett back too. Looked like he slid right back in, man.
Yeah, he tried to get on that defense, but he's definitely a big piece in our offensive line. Great to have him back.
Another newcomer to the line, Willis Patrick. How's he been just getting in with you guys?
He's a great guy. Everybody loves him. He's one of the guys already, one of our best friends. Adjusting well to playing guard. He told me he didn't play a lot of guard at Jackson State, and he's adjusting pretty well in practice as well.
How's it playing against those younger defensive ends like Paul and Michael? What, as an opponent, what could you say about what they're good at?
They're pretty fast. We have a lot of snap to them. These young guys are quick, physical. If they get more experience under the belt, get to playing, they're going to be great players for sure.
Have you gone against Dom when they moved him outside some too?
I've not. I've been waiting on that. He's been talking a lot of mess, so I'm waiting for when that happens.
How about Chandler and Josh? Give us some sense of, what that's been like adjusting to them, how they're handling things.
I think they're handling pretty well for what they're like, the pressure on them. Having all the playbook, everything, adjusting to that. Doing a great job communicating, being a leader on the field, getting us right, getting the offense right. So they're both doing pretty good jobs.
There's a new offense. How big of an adjustment is that for you guys up front?
I don't think it's a big adjustment just because we run the ball a lot. That's what we were good at last year. It makes the job a little easier a lot because we don't have to communicate as much and make as many decisions. But the offense is pretty good. We like it up front for sure.
There's some combinations that Coach Ricker's using. You're obviously going at left tackle, but there's some formations where Marcus comes in at left and you slide down to guard. Are you still comfortable playing guard, or do you like one position over the other?
I definitely am trying to play guard this year, just because I feel like at the next level that's what I would play. So definitely trying to move into guard. I like both equally as much, but definitely trying to move into that guard spot once we get into the fall.
Anything else?